The following is a segment from Session 10 of the Honestly Better Mental Fitness Show. If you would like a list of all the segments and the full sessions, please visit honestlybetterfitness.com/list. That's honestlybetterfitness.com/list.
Welcome to LNH Industrial, Honestly Better Mental Fitness. I found mental fitness a few years ago, and it changed my life. It's changed my family's life. And now we're bringing it to all of LNH Industrial to put it out to the rest of the world. Thank you for joining us.
So the journey to a better relationship. And I got 5 topics. We'll talk about 5 different things. I'll share it. I'll open it up. We can have a conversation and dialogue about it. And then we will go from there. So number 1, conflict isn't the problem. In some ways, we can almost say like conflict isn't the problem. Conflict is it's the poor attempt at solving the problem, right? Like how you resolve conflict is more important than what the conflict is actually about. It's like the number 1 skill that I could bring in here is the ability to resolve conflict, because the accumulation of small daily conflicts, big ones or little ones, is what contributes to relationships making it and being incredible or being difficult. If you can't resolve things, then you can't grow. And the conflict, I almost would say, like, is necessary. It is 2 different people with 2 different perspectives coming together. There's going to be conflict because person A is going to say it should be done this way, and person B is going to say it should be done that way. And they're both right. Neither is wrong, right? Like the beauty is we get both perspectives, and we can take both perspectives into solving this problem. And then we are 2 people attacking a problem instead of 1. And when it's viewed of my way is right, your way is wrong, or let's figure out who is wrong, right or wrong in here. You know, when the fight or the conflict is about winning as opposed to understanding, that's where the problem comes in. I think authentic relationships require conflict, and we'll bring in. There's really like 3 different ways that there's like conflict avoiders. There's people that are too much conflict. They create conflict when there doesn't need to be conflict. And in the middle, I would say, is people that are able to authentically embrace conflict for what it is, as a difference that we can solve together and find a way that will be better together than apart, or either of us individually would be if one of us won and the other lost. Out of control, arguments that get out of control are where the issue becomes. It's either when it becomes too heated and it becomes attacking each other, or when it becomes we avoid it. Both of them are equally destructive to a relationship, because if you avoid it, then you are never solving these things, and you're accumulating these unresolved conflicts and accumulating resentments, because usually one of you is giving in when you shouldn't. One of you isn't speaking up when you should be speaking up. And then the other is it gets so intense that it becomes personal, and it's no longer about this disagreement. It becomes these personal attacks towards there. Conflict is meant to move towards a solution to a problem, not become a problem in itself. And a lot of times the problem in itself is how we deal with conflict, or the inability to deal with conflict in a way that's healthy and respectful to each. I brought in the conflict types, and you might think about yourself for this moment. Like, am I a person that tends to avoid conflict? I don't like that, but yeah, that's fine. We'll just go with that, right? Like you avoid the conflict because you'd rather not disturb things. The other is someone that is more volatile in the conflict. They are bringing things up frequently or often, and in ways that are more harsh than needed. The middle is this embracing of conflict, of like, yeah, we have a difference in here. Let's talk about it and figure out a way to move forward together that acknowledges and embraces the differences in both of us.